In a turn of events that has reignited tensions within royal circles and the prestigious polo community, the England Polo Captain has publicly condemned Prince Harry's re-emergence in the sport, stating it as yet another controversial move distancing the Duke from his royal heritage. The sharp criticism, reportedly fueled by a growing dissatisfaction with Harry's actions post-Megxit, has cast a shadow over his recent polo comeback. However, it's not just Harry in the crosshairs this time. Meghan Markle, a polarizing figure since her entry into royal life, has been accused of orchestrating her husband's detachment from royal traditions and values, including the elite, aristocratic culture that polo represents. The comments from the Polo England captain have stirred a fresh storm, as he pointedly remarked that Harry's return to the sport lacks the honor and prestige it once carried, further insinuating that Harry is no longer welcome in the traditional polo circles associated with the royal family. This public rebuke has set tongues wagging, with many questioning whether Meghan's influence has played a significant role in alienating Harry from the very institutions that once defined him. Critics argue that Meghan's presence in Harry's life has not only distanced him from his family but also jeopardized his standing in elite British society, with polo now symbolizing yet another battleground in their ongoing societal fallout. To understand the depth of the criticism, one must look beyond the field of polo and into the broader narrative surrounding Meghan Markle's controversial role in Prince Harry's life. Since their explosive exit from royal duties in 2020, dubbed Megxit, Meghan has repeatedly been accused of driving a wedge between Harry and his family. Royal insiders have long suggested that Meghan's American upbringing and Hollywood lifestyle clashed with the rigid traditions of the British monarchy. This cultural clash, critics assert, not only influenced Harry's decision to step back from royal duties but also continues to shape his actions on the international stage. Polo, a sport steeped in British aristocracy and royal tradition, is not just a pastime but a symbol of elite camaraderie and heritage. For decades, Prince Harry and his brother, Prince William, were seen as torchbearers of this tradition, competing in charity matches and upholding the monarchy's connection to the sport. However, Harry's recent return to polo in California, far from the historic grounds of Windsor or the prestigious Guards Polo Club, has raised eyebrows. The England Polo Captain's remarks suggest that Harry's decision to play in California, under the shadow of his wife's influence, is a far cry from the noble image he once projected on British soil. Critics argue that Harry's current polo pursuits in the United States lack the gravitas and decorum associated with the sport in Britain. While Harry has been seen competing in matches with his Los Padres team in Santa Barbara, California, the atmosphere is notably more relaxed and commercialized compared to the traditional pomp of British polo events. The England Polo Captain's scathing remarks reflect a sentiment shared by many within the sport. Harry's involvement in California polo feels more like a celebrity spectacle than a continuation of royal tradition. Some have gone further, suggesting that Meghan's influence has turned polo into yet another platform for publicity rather than philanthropy. Observers have noted that Meghan's appearances at Harry's matches often draw more attention than the sport itself, with her fashion choices and public demeanor overshadowing the charitable causes the events are meant to support. This shift in focus has not gone unnoticed by traditionalists, who view it as emblematic of the broader changes in Harry's life since his marriage to Meghan. The England Polo Captain's criticism also underscores a deeper concern: the erosion of Prince Harry's royal legacy. Once celebrated as a beloved member of the royal family, Harry's actions in recent years have drawn increasing scrutiny and disapproval. From his tell-all memoir Spare to his Netflix docuseries with Meghan, Harry's public image has become synonymous with controversy. His decision to return to polo, a sport so closely tied to his royal identity, has therefore been met with skepticism, with many questioning whether this move is a genuine attempt to reconnect with his past or simply another chapter in his ongoing rebellion against the monarchy. Meghan's role in this narrative cannot be ignored. Critics argue that her influence has not only encouraged Harry to distance himself from his family but also led him to redefine his identity in ways that clash with his royal upbringing. While Meghan's supporters praise her for empowering Harry to forge his own path, detractors see her as the driving force behind his estrangement from royal traditions, including polo. The England Polo Captain's remarks have added fuel to this debate, highlighting the growing divide between Harry's current lifestyle and the expectations of his former role. Meghan Markle's public image has been a source of intense debate since her marriage to Prince Harry. While some view her as a modernizing force who challenged outdated royal traditions, others see her as a divisive figure whose actions have caused irreparable damage to the monarchy. The criticism surrounding Harry's polo comeback is just the latest example of how Meghan's influence continues to polarize public opinion. Detractors argue that Meghan's approach to public life is fundamentally at odds with the values of the British royal family. Her emphasis on personal branding and media narratives, they claim, has overshadowed the charitable and ceremonial aspects of royal duties. This criticism extends to her involvement in Harry's polo matches, where her presence is often seen as a distraction from the sport's philanthropic goals. The England Polo Captain's comments reflect a broader sentiment among traditionalists who feel that Meghan's influence has undermined the integrity of both Harry's royal legacy and the institutions he once represented. The England Polo Captain's rebuke is more than just a critique of Harry's polo comeback, it is a reflection of the broader challenges facing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. As they continue to navigate life outside the royal family, Harry and Meghan find themselves at the center of ongoing controversies that show no signs of abating. The criticism surrounding Harry's involvement in polo highlights the difficulties they face in reconciling their new life in America with the expectations of their former roles. For Harry, the backlash serves as a reminder of the enduring ties between his royal identity and the traditions he has chosen to leave behind. For Meghan, it underscores the extent to which her influence is viewed as a disruptive force within these traditions. Together, they must contend with the reality that their actions, both individually and as a couple, will continue to be scrutinized through the lens of their royal past. The England Polo Captain's remarks have sparked a heated debate about Prince Harry's place in the world of polo and, by extension, his relationship with royal traditions. While some see his return to the sport as a positive step towards reconnecting with his roots, others view it as a hollow gesture overshadowed by Meghan Markle's influence. As the controversy unfolds, one thing is clear, the legacy of Harry and Meghan's decisions will continue to shape their public image for years to come. Whether they can bridge the divide between their new life and their royal heritage remains an open question, but the criticism they face serves as a stark reminder of the challenges inherent in their chosen path.